Hey friends, welcome back to Small Tales. I'm Peyton, and today I'm talking about poop stories at work. When I was in high school, I had a job at a retail store called Target. It was supposed to be the rich version of Walmart, but the prices and customers aren't that different. I mean, the main difference is you don't really have as many people walking through the store in their pajamas. My job duties included pushing carts and running a register. The only bad thing about this job was cleaning the restrooms. We had to check them every hour. I had no troubles checking the men's restroom, but when it came to the women's restroom, I couldn't just barge in there and check them like, la 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 la, just checking to make sure there isn't any trash or anything. Oh my God! Get out! Jeez, won't even let me do my job. When I closed it down, it was only closed for like 2 minutes max. But people were furious. Every time I had someone say, "Can I just go really fast? I'll be out before you know it." And being the nice person I was like, no. But you can use the restroom by the pharmacy. Honestly, I wanted to explain that if I let every person go, the next person would go, and so on and so forth. It was quite annoying. No one seemed to be able to hold their bladder. I even had someone say that they didn't care if I was in there. I was like, no, it doesn't work that way. Anyways, I was bringing carts in like any normal day when I heard over the radio, "Peyton, we have a cold brown. Can you meet me by the restrooms?" I was genuinely concerned. I stopped what I was doing and flipped through my handbook. What's a code brown? What sort of emergency could this be? In case you didn't know, Target has a series of codes that inform team members of emergencies. We have certain colors that represent different situations, but they don't get brought up all that often because our training only gave us a brief run-through of them. So, my naive brain was like, well, this must be an emergency. Once I reached the bathroom, I was in for a surprise. My boss and I walked in and opened the door to one of the stalls and, oh my God! It's hideous! Help! Someone diarrheaed all over the floor. They completely missed the toilet. It was all over the walls and even behind and underneath the toilet. I mean, what the frick? How do you manage to do that? I spent the next 2 to 3 hours trying to clean up the mess. Oh no. No. It's not coming up. Now this bathroom doesn't leave the story yet. Another time I got called back there, and in the stall right next to the brown death of diarrhea, on the stall wall, someone wrote, "Shh." Well, the potty word for poop, on the wall. What the butts, man? You took the time to stick your own 2 fingers in your poop to write on the wall. What is wrong with some people? Okay, you know how I talked about the women's restroom earlier? Here's where it comes in. I had closed the restroom and did my hourly check, except this time, in one of the toilets, there was a humongous burrito-sized turd. How does someone crap this out? It became a spectacle with the employees. Someone brought me a plastic knife to try and slice the turd in half, but that didn't even work. Eventually, after lots of flushing and poking, the burrito-sized turd broke in half and went down the drain. Now, the next 2 stories are from when my mom worked at Target. That's right. We had a whole family there, but not at the same store because that was not okay with the corporate heads. My mom was folding and hanging clothes as employees do. One lady walked by and suddenly stopped. She shook her leg, and I kid you not, a little turdlet rolled out of her pants onto the ground, and she kept walking. She didn't even grab a napkin to pick it up. Another time, my mom, being a manager, had one of those fancy radios and got called back to the fitting rooms. She walked back there and immediately began gagging. Inside the fitting room was a pair of used pants with poop smeared in them, and next to them were tags from a brand new pair of pants. That's right, we had a pant thief on the loose. Not because they wanted the pants, but because they pooped their pants. I don't think they even looked at the cameras to find out who it was, because they took pity on that unfortunate soul. I can't even imagine pooping in public like these last 2 stories. I can't even poop with my wife in the bathroom. But it reminds me of another story. When I peed my pants. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of my animations. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.